Joe Duffy's Picks continues to roll. We'll have the Monday Night Football preview in a moment. Everything that bettors need to know from a sports betting standpoint, and it will be at offshoreinsiders.com. Continuing to roll with Joe Duffy's Picks, NBA sweep led by the wise guy playing the Golden State Warriors. And yes, the late kickoff game of the year on the Giants was a little closer than we expected, to say the least. But we are now 165 and 106 with that winner with all football picks. 16 and 5 with all wise guy plays in all sports. Monday Night Football wise guy play, 2 NBA wise guy plays, including the 2 NBA plays backed by an angle that said 15 out of 18 and is 359 and 253 overall. Joe Duffy's Picks, the anchor of offshoreinsiders.com. Now let's take a look at your Monday Night Football preview. Pittsburgh at Cincinnati. Pittsburgh a 5-point road favorite with a total of 43. Pittsburgh is 9-2 against the spread, going under 8-3, including all 6 on the road. Pittsburgh is 5-2 against the spread on the road. Steelers average 7.2 passing yards per attempt to teams that normally allow 6.5. Bengals get just 76 rushing yards per game to teams that normally allow 102. Steelers superstar wide receiver Antonio Brown, a game-time decision. That's why the line is going to move either way as we get closer to game time, and certainly when the teams are in warm-ups, depending on what his status is. No small player, to say the least. 80 receptions in 11 games, 8 touchdowns. You know, I'm a guest on a weekly podcast for the Minnesota Vikings, and the host, Andy Carlson, also always likes to ask me, well, how important is this player to this team if he were hypothetically kidnapped by aliens? How would it affect the line? In the case of Antonio Brown, you could see a 1.5-point swing either way. If he's not playing, Pittsburgh could be only, I don't think it would go down to 3, but they could go as low as 3.5. And if he is playing, I think it would go back up to 6, 6.5. Especially, of course, most importantly, if his status is fully determined. And you know, even if he is playing, how healthy will he be? So especially if he's scratched, expect about a 1.5-point line move. Pittsburgh will get back Juju Smith-Schuster, though. He missed last week. He's third on the team in receptions with 33 and third on the team in targets with 52. Bengals are thinned at the linebacking position with starting outside linebacker Nick Vigil and key reserve Vincent Ray out. Cincinnati starting strong safety Sean Williams is also out. As far as the public betting, no surprise here. Pittsburgh in the over, the 2 public bets, though Pittsburgh actually slightly below the median for road favorites. And again, this is based on offshore Las Vegas and exclusive, even outlaw contacts that I do have, some of the bigger outlaw books in the world. But no surprise here, the road favorite and the over, the 2 public bets. But we've actually seen the public like road favorites a little bit more than they do tonight. Now, your free pick from Joe Duffy's Picks of offshoreinsiders.com is going to come from the NBA. You're going to get a free NBA pick that says, take the road team in a battle of 2 high-scoring teams. The home team is fat and happy off a win, and the road team recently has been scoring well, is 224, 132, and 8. And that free winning pick is to go with the Phoenix Suns plus the 10 against Philadelphia. Once again, the Phoenix Suns plus the 10.5 against Philadelphia. One thing that makes offshoreinsiders.com great, in addition to the picks, is we have thoroughly vetted sports books. Every single sports book has been approved by my own personal experience, by customer feedback that I get, and we very much cross-reference with the legitimate sites out there that are watchdogs for sports books. So there are no sports books out there that are more thoroughly vetted than the ones that appear on offshoreinsiders.com, including mybookie.ag. We arrange for a massive sign-up bonus if you use the promo code Duffy, D-U-F-F-Y.